Hi, I'm Jarod Grieco again, and I'm going to do this video to show you some more about Geddy Lee's flamenco right hand technique, because some people have been asking me about it on my old video about how to get Geddy's tone. So I'm just going through my practice Ampeg amp right now with my jazz bass with new strings on it and no effects or anything. So let's start with, if we just take, a lot of times Geddy does this technique on the A string and uses other A's around it. So if you take a look at what we're doing down here in slow motion, he's got his thumb locked on either the E string for the high notes, and when he's down on the A and E string, he's got his thumb up above the pickup like this. His thumb is always locked somewhere, and he's using his first finger, and he's using, if I can find the right angle to show you this, he's using this motion. And he's literally slapping the strings so that they hit the frets. You get the fret noise. So sometimes he's only going down like this. Normally you pluck like this. He's just hitting them harder. Hand comes out a little bit higher, comes down with more force. You want to push into the string. So if you just do quarter notes like that, then you start doubling up. Instead of just doing downs, you start doing ups as well. Actually, these are technically ups. Now we start doing downs. So instead of this, on the way up, he hits it with his nail. He's going to go down a normal pluck, slapping the string harder than normal, and on the way back, he's going to literally flip the string with his nail like that. Keeps everything locked at the thumb. Keep elbow up a little bit. You don't want this. This is bad. Keep your elbow up, and it's a lot easier than you think. Down, and then you just speed it up a little bit. Like I said in the last video, I like to use two fingers. I'm doing the same exact thing. Geddy's doing mostly one finger like this, and I like to do two. It gives me more sound and more volume, right? Okay? It's easier than you think, and you're not going to go that quickly as I did. I'm just trying to speed it up for you, so always rewind and go back and look. The big key with doing this Geddy Lee's flamenco technique is one, bright strings, and muscle strength. You need to have your muscles and your hands ready to do this kind of thing. So before you play any instrument with your hands, any string instrument especially, you need to be stretching like an athlete would. So stretches that I always do this before, especially playing upright. You got to stretch beforehand, or you're gonna hurt yourself. I get this muscle right here, it gets real sore in both hands. So I'm pulling this thumb out, stretch that out, do it with both hands, nice and slow, don't bounce. Just stretch everything out. Stretch your forearm muscles, right? Hand strength is key in doing this. One thing that I do that helps out a lot to help with hand strength is take a regular old pickle jar. This one hasn't been opened yet, it's still sealed. This is the best thing you can do. Some people can't even open these. You need to have the ability to do this. So go out and buy yourself a regular old jar of pickles and practice opening them up. It takes so much strength in your hand, and it gets your bass playing muscles working really, really well. And there you go. You can have a pickle for a snack in between your bass playing practice time. It's good stuff. And then you can retighten it. Switch hands maybe. Start trying to open it like that. It's tough work. It's tougher than it looks. But opening, closing, and reopening pickle jars is one thing that's really, really good for your hand strength. It helps your bass playing big time. You can do it with grape jelly. I wouldn't recommend strawberry jelly, but grape jelly is okay. This is not quite as good of a workout as opening pickle jars. Try it in the morning when you first wake up. You're not as strong in the morning. Some of us So in the morning you wake up, open the pickle jar a few times just to get your hands ready to go for a long day of bass playing. So that's it. Remember to come down on the string hard and then start bringing it back. Use your nail and watch videos of Geddy Lee on Russian Rio, R30, Snakes and Arrows Live. The Clockwork Angels Live is going to be coming out soon, and you'll see him doing it through the whole show. And you're going to see, like I said in the last video, you're going to see this finger. It's a lot of fun. And remember, pickle jars are key.